on the last video. And so it continues. Now, you might be asking yourself, do you feel bad? To which I'd respond, not really. You might also be asking yourself, what even happened? It's been a week. To which I'd be saying, Spanish flu. Shit happens. It's a Spanish flu. Either way, the snake oil's still in business. So, you know what? That's okay. Regardless of things that actually matter and or don't matter, I've been led to believe of something that may or may not be true that involves going back to the graveyard. Oh boy. Ah yes, the cemetery. My favorite place to go if I'm ever a teenager again for some reason, and I want to bring the local gothic girl on a sweet romantic date. This is the place I'd go. Or gothic boy. I guess either gender might appreciate this totally normal area. Forgot about you. Are you okay?
Shouldn't you go back home, where you'll be safe?
Maybe later. But for now, I need to talk to my husband at the cemetery, Mr. Reed.
Okay, well, you've been standing here for a week. So, better get on it. He's probably worried about you. Anyway, apparently there is some kind of body in this graveyard somewhere where I can acquire something that may or may not lead to being able to help others in their time of need. Did I actually look at how to do it? No. Should I have? Yes. Will I probably end up doing that within the span of 2 minutes from now because I can't find it and I'm going to edit it down to make it look like I found it easily first try? Yes, but first I gotta deal with this. As you can plainly tell from his resistances, this is the way to go. Excellent. He's too wily for me. He evaded the bad problem and made it to his benefit. He's so powerful, I'll never be able to stop him. Wow. That's something else there, champ. Well, there you go. You're gonna let yourself get blown up again. Shit, that's a problem for you. Okay, well, I gotta say, everything looks the same. Oh. Hey, boys. Oh, rough. Oh my god, I gotta say, the whole situation of having a bunch of stamina, very good decision. Oh, he's a scream baby. That's the name I've given this type of bad man. I can break the stones. The very fabric of this reality is mine to crumble. Cool. This shit's more destructible than your local Bad Company 2 copy. Hello? I found bullets. I don't know if I can use those to cure people. I can help people with the bullets, though. I heard another bad man. Hello. Oh, wow. Well, here you go, I guess. That's awkward. I feel bad. Because realistically, if you really think about it, I don't know if their personality's still in there. So they're just being killed against their will. I mean, it's always going to be against their will, but they don't mean to be a dick. Potentially, we're not sure yet. Who knows? Either way, being trapped in an animated... So what about that editing I mentioned? Man, this place looks pretty dead. Man, my sister was buried over here. Sis? You dead? Yeah, she's not coming out. I was just checking to see if you were gonna come back. I remember I watched the show Shiki, or Shiki, whatever the fuck. Anyway, they die, but then they come back a few days later and they're vampires. Oh, hey. Oh. A strange formula. That's just grand. You know, you see, I found that all on my own. And I got this rat to prove it. You can't prove otherwise. Probably could. I'm gonna go. Hang on, but before I leave, where's that lady on here? Is she, there she is. I guess, we don't really have much for her. And, she says she was gonna visit her husbando, but she said in the cemetery. So I don't know if that means he's actually alive or not. That'd be very embarrassing if it turns out he's actually dead. And I thought he wasn't. You know, in case you weren't aware, when people say, it's just the human version of buffering. That just means their download speed is kind of low right now. People are ISPs. That's all they are. Some people got a Comcast, some people got fiber. I'm a little lost right now because I refuse to look at maps sometimes, but you know, with the power of warp magic, I can do anything. And by the power of I got an anime, I can cleanse this holy relic. Yay, sacrilege. Well, aren't you just something special? Oh, thank God. I was worried I wasn't gonna be able to do this, but damn, that's looking nice. Oh, look at all these medications I can make. Here, I'm gonna make like 6. I have a ton of materials, so I can get away with that. They're so expensive for these other ones, though. 8 per for that, and 15 for that. That's crazy talk. I mean, I'll do it, but that's crazy talk. Do I need 2 of everything? Well, I honestly probably need more than 2 of everything. Also, I've come to the conclusion that in the end, as amazing as it is to have a 2-handed weapon, it's fucking terrible. We're gonna switch things up and do something crazy and wild. Maybe a bludgeon. That sounds cool. It does stamina damage. So why not? Just why not? Add 3 stun points when the weapon hits. That sounds helpful as fuck. Sure, I'll take that. Can I do it again? No, I need another common handle part, but that's looking good. Question though, I don't believe I can equip 2 one-handed weapons. No, I cannot. That's why the term offhand even exists. Okay, can I level up? I can, yes. Sweet, okay. 3 stun points for that as well, or reduce stamina. Let's go for the stun points. Alright, sure. That'll do. Yeah. Okay. So this is a little bit different. A sword and a gun. Always cool. Worth all the time. However, what about a mace and a mace? Is it a good idea? I don't know. Am I gonna try it out? 100% guaranteed. Let's see what it looks like. Oh wait, I gotta manually do it like that, but still. I cannot attack in here. With the power of warp magic, I can attack anywhere. No, I still have to leave to do it. Anyway, I should go probably cure this guy's headache. He's had a headache for a while. And, I believe he's down here. Because he doesn't want to go see a doctor. He's too scared, which is fair. Doctors can be intimidating. I really feel like it's been a long time since I was like right at this exact area and I was like, we're gonna do magical teleportation powers to get to Shunt. Oh. You don't know this, but my headphones are blowing up. Hold on. Okay, so anyway, fucking... There's been... Who's got the headache over here? Hi.
Whoop whoop, womp womp.
Hello, man. Hi. I got you.
Do you need medical attention?
Don't get me wrong, sir. I'm grateful for what you've done, but I've never felt comfortable with doctors.
Well, you fucking better.
I'm certain you have your reasons. But let me assure you, I'm not like other doctors you may have consulted with.
It is true. You risked your life to save me, after all. It would be impolite to refuse your counsel.
Yeah, and my free fucking meds.
Goodbye, Mr. Thatcher. Try to take care of yourself.
And if you don't, I'll kill you. Probably not. You're very, very little worth. But, yeah. I'd say we did pretty good. Because if we look at the graph now, everyone here is good. I mean, we got a rest for you to get fully recovered, but everyone's technically healthy now. As opposed to here, where she's dead and he's dead. Because we embraced him. And I have to get inside there to give him his juice. But I can give him his headache pills. I'll do it now, I guess. I mean, I don't have to do it now. It's just if I don't do it now, I'm gonna forget to do it now. And then if I forget to do it now, he's never gonna get better. And he might just die because he's got a damn headache. And that would be embarrassing. Who wants to die to a freaking headache? Benjamin, please.
Good evening, Benjamin. Can I help you?
I'm afraid not, Mr. Reed.
Well, you might be sorely
You
mistaken.
don't seem well, Benjamin. Do you need any help?
I always feel ill, sir. It's like I'm never right.
Well, I got the good shit.
I can try to help your body heal, sir. But you must stop destroying it.
The war destroyed me, Doctor.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. I'm trying my best.
Have you any news of Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
Not recently.
Fair enough.
A gun, alcohol...
I've heard that
about
line
10
several
make it.
times. Okay, anyway, so now that that's done, yeah, everyone's good except this guy. And this guy. But yeah, that's Whitechapel for you. I'm gonna leave now and go find out Sean Hampton's going on. Oh god, you know what, I just had a thought. So I'm going to the docks. That means I gotta go back to a whole nother group of people and they're all gonna have sicknesses and... Oh shit, this doesn't stop, does it? Oh god. I need to find a way to get a good balance between saving every goddamn person that has a goddamn cold and my own sanity. Shit. How am I ever gonna do that? I don't know how to micromanage that kind of stuff. That's a lot of stuff to tackle.
It seems the Priwen are redoubling their patrols in the district. I must be more careful.
Well, it's the perfect opportunity to try the old double stick. Ooh, oh my. Well, this could be sketchy. Hey there. Oh goodness. Sorry. Oh my. That's something else. Hey, hold on. Let me, Holy crap, I can bite you whenever. It's freaking great. I just hit him with that stick. Oh wait, you're resistant to that. I did it anyway, though. Okay, sir, keep swinging. You do you. That was a sweet combo, though. Oh, I'm sorry. Here, let me get a little juice in me. Oh god. Please, Lord, no. I'll just take a quick nibble if that's cool with you. Okay, this is actually quite nice. I dig it. It's different. But I do gotta say I kinda miss actually doing damage. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have bothered with that one hit. Okay. Do 1, 2. Okay, you normally do 3. I'll just have to kill you then, I'm sorry. That's what you get for not committing to the third hit, man. The third Hitman. The third Hitman's a great game. Definitely check it out sometime. Hey. Oh man, that's fucking rude. Also didn't do nearly as much damage as I thought it would. Ooh, that one sure did. Jesus. Whew. Okay, if I'm gonna rock something like this, I should definitely work on, That's awesome. That's so much better than my other weapon was. Jesus. I should definitely work on, leveling up my nibbles, I guess. Even more so than they already are. Hi, more friends. I have a sword. Oof, that's something embarrassing, alright. Well, you can't win them all. I guess some people do gotta get shot sometimes. I guess hitting them with the stick doesn't really matter unless you're really gonna commit to it, like this. so strong, though. You know what? I'm gonna be honest. I have very little experience with the whole dual-wielding this situation right now, but I'm gonna have to say from my personal experience so far, it seems really, really a lot stronger, ow, than the two-handed weapon was. That's a shotgun. How fucking dare. This is what you deserve. I got shot in the back with an arrow. Okay, friendly fire deserves to be a thing for you people. Are you seriously playing Bloodborne over here? That was literally a trick weapon you just pulled out. Like, what the fuck, man? Unchill. I'm trying to find Sean Hampton at the East End Docks. Very important work I'm doing today. Do you want to get fucked? Go on. Thank you, sir. Man, this is embarrassing, getting stabbed up like that. But dude, this whole... Alright, I like this though. I got the quick thing and I got the not so quick thing. But it also stuns. Like, you want to see this shit in action again? I'll do it again. Like, look at that. Immediately, he's just knocked the fuck out. And then I have plenty of blood to do anything I want. It's crazy. And then I can just stab this guy when I'm done with him. I think the only thing I kind of wish I had would be like some kind of super cool dagger. Or maybe some kind of... Oh god. Like a mind control thing? That would be awesome. Holy shit, who doesn't love a good mind control in their video games? I'm sorry, real world, this is not a video game. I'm eating this rat, though.
I have this thirst
He does have that thirst. I'm not even close to where I'm supposed to be.
for blood.
But there's so many fucking bad dudes. This guy's level 8. Well, that's poor. You should be grinding better. You too? Did I just not deal with those guys earlier? No, you know what? Now that I think about it, I guess it's just these new bad guys that are more around my current level. Coming in, taking care of the old bad guys, which were not around my level now anymore. Because this was a area in the game from a while back. I don't know how to speak properly sometimes. I hope no one ever makes fun of me ever about that. And if they do, the worst thing I can do in rebuttal of that is just be upset and pout. And nobody wants that. Who would ever want that? I found a watery, brisk blood sample. We all know how that goes. See? Still don't know how to talk. Oh, I fell. Did not want to do that. Oh, this is all poor. Okay, this whole situation could have been avoided if I didn't fall down. Jesus Cracker Jacks. Alright, that's just aimbots. Oh, okay. Gentlemen, you're not Shroud, okay? Fuck off with this shit. Lord have mercy. Oh, now they run away? You fools! That's exactly what I wanted you to do. You think I'm afraid? Stop. You're an AI. You don't need to think. It's bad. I've seen iRobot. Shit gets crazy. I talk about iRobot like it's the only friggin' fictional story that's ever gone into the detail of what would ever happen if AI rouse up against us. I say rouse up. See? Words come to the brain, but the pronunciation is a bit behind. I found grease. Fucking disgusting. Who carries that shit around in a goddamn trunk? Is it useful in other ways than what I'm aware of? Probably. I think I'm at the right spot. This is looking good. I think I might want to go this way, though. Probably not, but I saw shinies. Hey, buddy. Guy behind. Oh, you? Here. Take it? Just thank you. Ow. Really? Oh, right. I have to care about things sometimes. Really? Wow! I do have the shotgun still, too. If it really gets poor. This'll do, though. God, I love this new setup. Holy shit. This is why you experiment in your video games. Every video game you ever play, you should treat like college. Just start experimenting. Go fucking crazy buck wild. There are no rules until you set the rules yourself. Or if the game is very restrictive and linear in what you can actually do. In which case, well, that game is probably boring. Hello? Is that a new friend? I can't see it, but I'm sure it is. What? Oh, hey. Didn't notice this guy until my lock-on showed it to me. Oh, hold on, I'm sorry, I'm out of stamina. I'm just gonna do the whack if that's cool. Do it again. Alright, cool, thanks. Didn't need to have full blood. It's cool though. So, who cares? Boys, I see the middle one's weak, but the middle one triggered could hit everybody, so fuck it. You gotta do what you gotta do. Whoever is in there yelling at these guys is super cool. He's not afraid. He fears no evil, lest he become that evil. That's not how that works either. I'm very well aware. I'm gonna shoot this guy if that's cool with you. Cool. Yeah, it was very cool to me, actually. I liked that a lot. Felt very empowering. Okay. Sir, you don't need to swear. You're good now. How's it going, Boo Boo Bear?
Are you all right, sir? What are you doing in a place like this?
I'm not sure that's any of your business.
I hope you realize that staying here will put your life at great risk.
Pah! I'm not afraid of these guards of P11, or whatever these thugs call themselves. I can still kick some respect into those youngsters.
I wasn't specifically referring to them, but are you really after these men? Why?
They took my boy! I've had no news since he joined that crazy gang. So I decided to come and find him myself, to get some answers.
I see. But as I said, your life is at risk if you stay here. And I'm not referring to the gangs either. You should leave, sir.
Well, this part of town used to be nicer, let's say. Perhaps you're right. This isn't the best way to save Andrew.
You know, I wasn't gonna mention it, but I'm gonna mention it. Your face reminds me of two things. One, either you don't have textures loaded onto your face. Two, they forgot to even give you textures on your face. Or three, you're so fucking airbrushed up like a goddamn model that I don't know what your real skin looks like. And it's freaking me out. Gee whiz, man. Anyway, your name is Woodbead? Well, last name anyway. That's a good name. Solid fucking name, Woodbead. There you are. Archer has no news from his son since Andrew joined the Guard of P11. Might be a cult. I'll let you know. If I'm allowed to, anyway. Sometimes they don't let me let people know things, which is a shame considering I would love to let people know things sometimes. Like, some of the things you're restricted from telling people in a game makes me sad. Because you just imagine what the fuck would happen if they did know about some crazy shit you know. And you would love to see the fallout because of that one weird information that they get from you. But they don't let you do it. It's like, I don't get to tell everyone that their neighbor was a vampire and, you know, that person that they've known all their life was actually some crazy... This is a bloody letter. Dear Mother, whatever happens to me, always remember that your son loves you. I know you do not always approve of the way I chose to live my life, but I won't change. I was born and raised in this part of town, and I just can't stand what is happening to my neighborhood, to people we know. I recently made a terrible decision. I decided to strike back against the tyranny of a few. I know that they will retaliate, but I'm ready. for whatever comes. Thanks to you, I've always loved to read. Now that I'm about to take action, I can only quote Etienne de la Boetie. I don't know how to say his name, Mother. I'm sorry. I'm trying my best. All right, you only taught me so much. But he said, they only seem tall because we're on our knees. I won't kneel anymore, Mother. I intend to stand straight, whatever the cost. Goodbye, my beloved mother. Jack. Wow.
There is a name engraved under the blood on the back of the case.
Oh God, I'm sorry. I did not mean to interrupt. I wanted to just look at the person's face. Let's see if I can find their face anyway. It was him. Dyson Delaney.
Jack Gillingham. Maybe I should return this watch to his family.
Maybe. Maybe. I also tried to click the more, but I guess I pressed the wrong button. No, I didn't. Maybe I just... You know what? Maybe I'm just making poor decisions. Oh, it was this guy. Have I? I have not met this guy. Okay. But I do know that he has an ailment of some sort. And this guy's really tired. Actually, wait, why didn't I give him anything? Wait, have I met him yet? I don't know. I need to remember who I've actually met and who I haven't actually met. I also feel like they should definitely make it so when you do the whole vampire senses vision Spider-Man thing, you actually see things you can loot better. That would be a nice, not intrusive feature. It's not like you always have it on the whole time. If you did, that'd be weird. Anyway, I'm gonna leave you to it, sir. Your 1950 experience right off the bat, that sounds pretty tempting, I gotta admit. But I came to save you, not slay you. You're welcome. I am a good person. Sort of. I did kill him.
This is Braille. I need someone who can read this.
Wait a second. I just realized I have actually gotten another thing in Braille before, too. Would the mute lady know how to read Braille? I know it's gonna sound fucked up, but normally Braille's for blind people. But there's also the instance of people saying, hey, this person's blind, and then other people yelling at them because they don't realize blindness for eyesight and not for other things. So maybe it's like that for mute people. Maybe they got mistaken, the developers, and they fucked up hard, and I can go to her. That'd be great. Hello. Gather information about Sean Hampton's location. I can do that. You people have your own crazy drama and stories and tales and lives, and I'm gonna learn about them today.
Good evening, sir.
Who the fuck are you? Don't you see I'm busy here?
Dr. Jonathan Reed, that's who I am. And who are you?
Ah, some fancy gentleman we've got here. Clear off. We don't want strangers on our streets.
So you won't tell me your name, then?
The name is Booth Digby. Maybe I'll ask my boys to break one or two of your bones, just so you remember it.
Alright, first off, Booth is a really good name. Second off, you're not busy, you're smoking a cigarette, so you're on your break. Third off, your mustache is terrible.
Are you some kind of vigilante patrolling these streets at night?
Something like that, but the police aren't in charge here. We are, see?
Oh, okay.
So you're a concerned criminal, is that it?
Using funny jokes about me and my boys, are you? Fuck. You must have some balls.
I saw many men like you during the war, Mr. Digby. Greedy little cockroaches who feed on despair.
I could kill you for saying that. But, nah. You've been a soldier. I can respect that.
Oh, thank you.
So, tell me about your gang, then.
What? Have you got a death wish? You really want me to answer that?
Well, yes. You seem so proud of your status. Why not tell me who you're working for?
Oi! I'm the boss, all right? The Wet Boot Boys work for me. All of them. Situation round here is better than other districts because of us. Because of me.
Oh, you're straight up the leader of the Wet Boot Boys. Honestly, I was expecting more from them. You look pretty, not imposing. Have no deets on you, but I do have that one yellow text. Which was... I'm looking for... Oh, right, the actual fucking quest that I came here for.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
Things ain't that bad, thanks to us. We give people what they need, and we control this borough.
Well, you're not doing a very good job. People are still dying here like everywhere else.
Yeah, well, we can't be everywhere all the time. And Edwina says if we can find more guns, we could be more efficient.
More efficient? Really? You should probably tell Edwina that guns are useless against diseases and infections.
Incredible. You know what? You're lucky she can't hear you right now. She's more smart than patient. My sweet queen of the docks.
Actually, guns are useful for infections. You can shoot off an infected limb. Booth may be in love with Edwina Cox, but she is the true leader of the gang. Interesting. Huh. A female running it. That's kind of interesting also. I like that. Tell me more about nothing, because I got nothing else for you. How about Sean?
Do you know where I can find Sean Hampton? I need to talk to him.
The sad saint. Why on earth do you want to talk to him?
He was one of my patients at the Pembroke Hospital.
Oh, yeah. I heard the poor bastard had been abducted by some cunt. You better ask Tom Watts. He knows Sean Hampton well.
You honestly don't seem like that much of an asshole. Maybe I'm just really used to dealing with more aggressive sorts, but you really don't seem all that bad.
Goodbye, Mr. Dicker.
I don't think the Wet Boot Boys are as bad as they're giving themselves credit for.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed. May I ask you a few questions?
Who are you? What do you want?
As I just told you, I'm a doctor. From the Pembroke Hospital, actually.
The Pembroke Hospital, you say? I ain't paying any bill left by Clay.
I'm not here to collect payment, miss.
Miss Edwina Cox. So what do you want then? Fancy buying something from me, maybe?
Oh, you sell. Is it drugs? If opium is not in here, I'm gonna be upset.
Can I see what you have to sell?
As long as you have money, I'll show you all I have.
I have a lot, actually. And I do not see opium. You sell grease, but no opium. The shotguns, though, that's good. I'm glad of you for selling that. Glad of you? That's good enough. I wish I could see what exactly I need for my shit from this window right here, but I don't think I can. Unless I can, actually, and I don't realize I can. Oh my god, I have so much shit I gotta dismantle. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it doesn't look like I can. Oh well. Wait, oh, sorry, come back.
Good evening, Miss Cox.
Hello again, Dr. Reed. What do you want?
To actually talk to you about stuff.
What can you tell me about your work?
I'm a businesswoman. I buy and sell things, and I send my wet boot boys after anyone who don't play nice with me.
Gang member and shopkeeper. Can't be easy running double shifts.
If you're interested, I may find use of a doctor who can freely walk across the city, you know.
You're quite blunt, aren't you?
I like people who know what they want and say what they think. This is a time of great opportunity for those ready to embrace their destiny.
Realistically speaking, she's got a point. Whenever there's some kind of crazy trauma like this going on, connoisseurs like her do prosper. I am interested, actually, but I'm gonna say this just because I might get something.
I'm not interested in a career in the criminal underworld, Miss Cox.
Fair enough. Stay away from us then, if you don't want to get hurt or worse.
Since my return from the war, I don't feel that concerned by threats, knives, or even bullets, if you must know.
That's exactly what that stupid trade unionist claimed after he attacked one of us. Booth and I reminded him a bullet beats words every time.
Oh, don't worry, just relax.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
You can't trust anyone around here. As soon as you lower your guard, you can be sure some arsehole will take advantage of you.
Oh.
You sound like you're thinking of somebody in particular.
Take the gravediggers of Southwark. They must pay me every week, but it looks like they forgot who gave them permission to steal from the dead.
Looting corpses in a mass grave. That is a new low.
Whatever. Hey, since you're a doctor and all, maybe you can access that forbidden area and remind those bastards what they owe.
Oh. New investigations are always cool things.
Really? Don't you think that's a little bit excessive?
Bastards, all of them. This region only responds to violence and threats.
Oh. Well, Not everyone's the nicest person in the world.
Booth Digby looks at you with love-struck eyes. Tell me, Edwina, is the feeling mutual?
You have no idea how refreshing it can be for a woman to receive all the pleasure she needs. For once.
I'll take your word for it.
What is it, Doctor? A woman's not supposed to talk about these things.
Oh, God. I always fuck this shit up.
Behind all your crude words and your attitude, I sense romance and a soft heart, Miss Cox.
Romance? I have no time for such rubbish. I use Booth like I use everyone else.
Damn. That was my second guess to say you manipulate him, but you know what? I feel like I should have that hint given to me anyway. Because I'm a nice guy. I'm not that nice.
Tell me about the man you and Booth killed, Edwina.
The bastard killed one of us and received retribution. There's nothing else to say.
What happened exactly?
I don't know and I don't care. One of ours was killed by that communist bastard, but he didn't brag for long.
So you have no idea what really happened, but you executed him anyway.
No one messes with the Wet Boot Boys, Doctor. This is our territory, and this is our law.
And your conscience is clear. You kill without hesitation.
Violence is an efficient tool, Dr. Reed, when used properly.
So you decide who lives and who dies, just like that.
Yes, Doctor. Just like that. I'm not saying it's fair. I'm saying it's my way of dealing with troublemakers.
Well, I mean, if the cops aren't doing it, I guess you need to do it somehow.
I'm looking for Mr. Sean Hampton. Do you know where I could find him?
The sad saint? I heard he was mugged or something.
Yes, he was. But he left hospital recently.
You don't say. Well, I suppose it's good news for the homeless and the useless. Ask them, they must know something.
Okay.
Goodbye, Miss Cox.
Bye. Nice lady. Kind of. Also, I've really come to grips with the fact that Reed's got a really good voice. Oh my.
Mark my words, miss. These murders are the work of a vampire.
A vampire? Whatever do you mean?
I'm a tracker of these creatures. A vampire hunter.
Whoa.
You best be off to your hunting then. For if the sewer dog is back and hunting all these poor folk, he needs a catching.
A sewer dog? What's it look like?
It's an old story. A monster with daggers for teeth and icy claws. He comes of a sudden, nighttime, claiming innocence, then vanishes.
Teeth, claws, murders by night? Your sewer dog is my business. He's the kind of prey I hunt, milady.
That guy's got his shit together. Hello?
Not a drop of blood left in his body. This is the work of a vampire.
I didn't do it.
Good evening, sir. Have you witnessed any suspicious activity or strange events recently?
And what do you define as a strange event? More to the point, who are you?
My name is Ichabod Throgmorton, vampire hunter extraordinaire and warden of the East End.
A vampire hunter? Really?
I know what you're thinking. I'm just another lunatic howling at the moon, but I'm not. The bloodsuckers exist, and they're close.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'd like to hear more about these vampires you're hunting.
A man of science? Well, I'll be glad to enlighten you.
Yes, do tell. Also, you're looking fit as a fiddle. Good.
What can you tell me about this neighborhood?
Did you hear about what happened to Jack Gillingham? Oh boy. It's a shame I wasn't around to protect him.
It's impossible to protect everyone. The violence seems endemic in this part of town.
But it's my duty. I am convinced Jack Gillingham was killed by a vampire. These evil rodents are spreading like a plague.
Wait, Jack Gillingham I found his body literally in his room still with the note. Did you guys not, like, take any? That's fine.
So, how exactly are you protecting these people? I'm curious.
I patrol late at night, investigating anything unusual. I try and encourage people to stay indoors, but people are careless.
How do you identify a vampire?
It's simple, really. They can't stand daylight. They're afraid of garlic and holy symbols. They also cannot enter a house without being invited.
Have you ever killed one of these creatures? Yourself, I mean.
Of course I have. What kind of question is that? It's a dirty business, believe me.
You know, I gotta say, I think he's bullshit.
Can I help in any way?
Actually, yes. I plan to put up posters to alert the population to the vampire threat.
Are you asking me to paste posters about vampires around the docks?
If you wouldn't mind. If you did that, then I can focus on my patrols.
I would love to. Sir, could you please tell me about the Guard of Pruin?
Have you heard of the Guard of Pruin?
Of course. They're dedicated hunters. A little militant for my taste, but they do let anyone join.
Were you ever tempted to join the Guard yourself?
I did think about it, but I'm more of a silent hunter. They're more of a sanitary militia.
And so you hunt alone?
So you hunt alone? That sounds risky.
Vampires are just like every other predator. They hunt when they're hungry and follow certain patterns. It's just a matter of observation and patience.
Oh. You know, that's apparently also like serial killers. Vampires are serial killers.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton. Can you help me, Mr. Throgmorton?
The sad saint? He should be at his night asylum at this hour. But I cannot tell you how to find it, sorry.
Really? Why is that?
It's nothing personal, Doctor. I'm sure your intentions are good, but people who sleep there, they have plenty of reasons to hide.
I could make you tell me, but I respect your refusal. You really believe Sean is a saint, don't you?
All I will say is this. Gossip has it that when he was a child, he was molested. By a priest of all people. Funny thing is, though, it only strengthened his faith.
That was a shitty fucking priest. Well, Sean, I'm gonna eat you still, if that's okay with you.
Maybe at least you can tell me who could help me find him.
Tell you what, go and chat with Tom Watts. He's a bartender and good judge of character. If he talks to you, then it's fine by me.
Okay. Yeah, he's a cool guy.
Goodbye. And good hunting, Mr. Throgmorton.
Yeah, dude. Bartender's one of the first people I talked to after I became a vampire. It was great. But first...
Sounds like these are good drinks just as likely to cause a problem as to solve one.
Hi, mate.
I think I'm losing my mind. I should just run as far away from this place as I can.
You should.
Evening, miss.
Well, I never. That's a first. Customers who make that much mess rarely come back. Never mind in fancy togs.
I'm much more myself than when we first met. By the way, I'm Jonathan, Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Welcome back to the Turquoise Turtle then, Doctor. I'm Sabrina Cavendish. How can I help you?
You are so... good.
What can you tell me about this area?
People don't appreciate that line of questioning round here. You best be more careful with what you say, sir.
You look concerned, Miss Cavendish.
This is a bad borough. Most people I know are afraid. Most locals will rob you blind, or worse. You best mind your step.
Well, that's rude as fuck.
So you and your friends all feel in danger? No exceptions?
Tom's the only exception I've come across until now. But he's not like everybody else.
He's a vampire.
This place seems, how shall I put it, very colorful. I'm sure it has plenty of stories to tell.
We get people of all sorts here. It's that rare place in the docks where you can have a drink without being murdered. At least it's not happened yet.
Hopefully not anytime soon.
So this bar is neutral territory then?
Yeah. Tom's convinced this is something the locals need. No one ever draws a weapon here. That's one of the reasons I accepted the job.
I can see that.
Your boss must be quite the negotiator to force such an agreement.
Yeah. Tom's a great bloke. Mr. Hampton, who runs the night asylum, he's the only other man that's able to keep peace around here.
I like this Tom guy. He's the bartender, by the way.
Excuse my curiosity, but where exactly are you from, Miss Cavendish?
Something bothering you? What, my name? Or my complexion?
It's not bothering me. You're honestly kind of fucking... Listen, if I had to say a video game character was my type, you'd pretty much be my type.
Believe me, I never judge someone on their place of birth or the color of their skin.
If that's true, you'd be one of the few not to make fun of me. Just you, Tom, Dyson, Miss Fishburne, and of course Mr. Hampton.
I'm sorry if I worried you. I was just curious to find out if you know this part of town well.
Nosy. My dad was a sailor from Bombay, and my mum was a maid born up in Glasgow. They got married in London, and here I am.
I see. So, that's about all I can do there. How about you tell me about Sean?
Miss Cavendish, would you be willing to help me locate Sean Hampton?
You better ask Tom, sir.
Why not answer me directly?
We respect the privacy of our customers here, sir. Only Tom can decide who to speak to and what he'll say to them.
God, he's such a boss.
Goodbye, Miss Cavendish.
Goodbye, Miss Cavendish. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Yo, you look fatigued, Dyson.
Good evening, sir.
Whatever.
Don't you recognize me? We met a few nights ago.
Don't take it personally. I spent a lot of energy forgetting what I did the night before.
Yes, you had definitely drunk too much then as well. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
I'm Dyson Delaney. I'll try to remember you. This time.
Thanks, man. You look a little worse for wear. I got you, buddy.
Inebriation aside, do you need medical help?
Yes. I feel sicker than usual these days.
Here you go.
Take this, then. And perhaps you could try to slow down the alcohol intake, too.
Hey, Doc, you don't really want me to stop the only remedy I can afford.
Yeah, probably got a point there.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Delaney?
I drink. I drink in the morning and at noon. I drink at night. And then I drink some more.
He drinks 2 beers in the morning. He drinks 2 beers at night.
Why do you drink so much?
Maybe it's because I prefer dying slowly. Death can be so abrupt. Personally, I like to see mine coming at my own pace.
You sound very sad, sir.
That's because I am, Doc.
You want a hug?
Don't you work at all?
I'd love to, but I don't have the time. Didn't I tell you? Drink in the morning and at noon. I drink at night.
Have you considered changing out the drinks for burgers?
Is there anything in particular that you like about this part of town? Except for the cheap drinks, I mean.
How dare you say such a thing? I love this neighborhood. So friendly. So joyful.
Why are you so cynical?
Cynicism is the polite way to express despair, Doctor.
Is it?
No reason at all to rejoice, then? Life is hopeless and then we die, is that it?
Let me tell you a story.
Okay.
All right. Go on.
A few years ago, when I believed a resolute man could change things around here for good, a tragedy occurred nearby.
What kind of tragedy?
It was a bomb. Bomb that exploded and killed many people. Metal and blood everywhere. Shouts, fire, broken window of the shoe shop, the torn street light.
You lost people you loved that day, didn't you?
I've lost everything. But you know what the worst part is? I don't even remember where it happened. I've drunk so much to forget it, and now I can't remember where it was. I can't pay my homage to the dead.
I'm sorry, Mr. Delaney.
It's okay. If you ever find the place, just leave a flower for me there. Even if you tell me where it is. I'm not sure I'd memorize it.
I'll keep an eye out, buddy.
Is there anything in particular that you like about this?
I did this one already. All right, sir. Yes.
Surely you must have had dreams and expectations when you were young, like everybody else.
Sure. I wanted things to change. To really change, and to change for good. The bigger the dream, the harder the fall.
Sounds like you were an idealist, which is honorable.
No, sir. I was an anarchist, and I believe that exclusive property is a robbery in nature. I wanted a new world to rise from the ashes, Dr. Reed.
Really? Passionate radical anarchist. Interesting. Your blood quality is gonna be garbage, so trust me, you have nothing to worry about, my friend. You are gonna be just fine.
Do you really think the world is that bad?
No, I believe we all can choose to make it better. But most of us are too weak, too corrupt and too guilty. I failed for sure, but others will come.
That's good, buddy.
I want to know more about your past as an anarchist, Dyson.
I'm still an anarchist, Doctor, make no mistake. I just reject violence as a tool to change the world, unlike my comrades.
Do you believe in a bloodless revolution, then?
I do not believe in much anymore, Doctor. But I'll admit I like your idea of peaceful change. I like it a lot.
I love that idea.
Do you still see your comrades, then? Even if you don't agree with their methods anymore, I mean.
No. I hope they'll come to share my point of view one day. I'll raise my glass to that splendid idea.
Damn right, pal. Damn right. Tell me about Sean.
I'm looking for Mr. Sean Hampton. Do you know where I could find him?
I really don't know. I heard he'd been abducted. I don't know if he's back.
Who could tell me, then?
About the sad saint? I try asking Tom Watts about him.
You know, you're pretty much like 4 out of 5 people that have told me to do the same thing.
Goodbye, Mr. Delaney.
I think it's about time I finally do just that.
I should have offered a drink to the boy. Be he cursed or not, he's just another lost orphan.
You're talking about secrets out loud.
Good evening, Tom.
Good evening, sir. How are you tonight? Back to the docks, are we?
You remember me, then?
Of course I do. You're that man who seemed so lost when he entered my bar a few nights ago.
Thank you for your hospitality. I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way.
I'm still Tom Watts. Welcome back, Doctor.
Thank you. I'm here to talk about everything.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
It's not that bad. Thanks to people like the sad saint of the East End.
Who?
Sean Hampton, our own private holy figure. Few are foolish enough to make peace with the gangs. Sean is one of them.
I mean, it's not a terrible idea. You have a lot of... Wow. I guess you are the guy that knows everything. I'm surprised you're only a level 3, though.
How is it you can keep this place open? This part of town doesn't seem particularly safe.
Well, since everybody needs a drink, my pub is considered neutral ground by most groups.
You're something of a figurehead around here.
I'm only pouring alcohol for everyone to forget their troubles. Sean Hampton is the one giving them long-term hope.
He really seems like a solid guy.
I see. So you get pressure from all sides about how this place should be run, do you?
Or something like that. Nothing that a few wise words and a bottle of gin can't solve.
Seems like a good guy. Tom and William Bishop used to be good friends. Who was William Bishop again? You know, I gotta say, I looked through every single thing and I cannot see a William Bishop. That's very embarrassing.
Since I'm here, is there anything I can do?
Well, perhaps, Doctor. Peace partly depends on my stock of gin. With the epidemic, my supplies are running low.
How could a physician help you in this matter?
I have a small warehouse just past the quarantine line. Perhaps, with you being a doctor, you could go there and come back?
Doctors aren't immune to disease, you know. Very well. Show me where it is. I'll see what I can do.
Oh, thank you, sir. Here's the key to get in. You're about to save many dry throats.
I am going to be such a helpful person.
Why does your waitress feel in danger working on the docks?
This part of town is dangerous for all, but for women it's worse, as always. Sabrina is a brave girl, but she can't help feeling in danger.
Do you think she has good reason to feel this way? Are you not worried about her safety?
Of course I am. The truth is, she's tougher than me deep inside. She just has to learn to control it.
I believe in her. She's really nice. Very cool lady.
Tom, I need to find Sean Hampton as quickly as possible. I've been told you could help me.
I heard the sad saint was recovering at Pembroke Hospital. Did he leave or something?
Well,
I believe he returned to his flock. Can you confirm that?
Oh, I bet you're right. Sean can't help but worry about the poor and sick. Oh, I guess it has something to do with what happened to him as a baby.
Please, tell me.
Well, I don't like to gossip, but I heard that the sad saint was abandoned as a baby in front of a Catholic orphanage in Dublin. That would explain his faith and need to help everyone.
huh. Interesting. Well, I know all your secrets now, huh? Only 2, surprisingly, for the guy that was in the pillar of the community. Strange.
The important thing is I find him, quickly.
Why not try his night asylum? He takes care of those who need a meal or a roof there.
Where is it?
It's in an old warehouse, northwest of here. Just follow the bank to the west and go north when you reach the end of the pier.
You know, normal RPG standards dictate that you're supposed to be like, well, I'll tell you, but I need you to do something for me. In which case you could have then given me the key to go do that thing. But you're just too much of a chill guy. Thank you very much, man.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
What a trooper. I'm rocking 4,025 experience.
Perhaps I should shut the turquoise for a time.
Never.
So what do you call it?